Hello, my name is Koma Agus Dandi Wijaya, and you can call me Dandi. I'm from Ganesha University of Education. In this video, I will tell you about has been explained from the in the video that my lecture given to me, and the title of the video is "Organize the body of your presentation in English so it easy to follow" by YouTube channel Speak Confident English. The video is talking about how you organize the body of your presentation and how to make it easier to follow by the audience. In the beginning of the video, she said that she's curious about if you already know the rules of giving presentation in English. She said there are three rules that you must have to give presentation in English. Rules number one is tell me what you are going to tell me. Rule number two is tell me, and rule number three is tell me what you told me. She said in the video there are three parts in presentation, include introduction, body of presentation, and conclusion. Part number one, presentation, belong to the tell me what you are going to tell me. This part is tell the audience the highlight of your presentation, the presentation. And part number two is body of paragraph, body of presentation. This belong to the tell me, the rules giving presentation. Number two, tell me. In this part, the presentation give what he want or what he or she want to tell the audience, or what about the opinions about the presentation, about the key points or main ideas of the presentation uh, is in this part, in this second part, tell me, or the body of presentation. And the last is conclusion, or in the number, or in the rules of giving presentation is tell me what you told me. In this part, you need to summarize the key points of your topic in the body of your paragraph. After explaining that, she want to give a listen and break the lesson into two parts. Part number one is how you to organize the body of your presentation, and part number two is how you make it easier to follow by the audience. Lesson number one is, she said in the body of presentation that you might have three key points or three main ideas that you really want to audience understand the material, and each of those main ideas you might have two or three supporting details, like a little piece of information that support the key points, and you need to using strategy to make it the body of presentation more good. For example, like you using strategy like you have the most important key points that you really want to the audience, tell the audience, so give that information, give that important point or important key points in the first place, so the audience will know the presentation will focus in this main idea, and give the right supporting details that make audience easy to understand the material. And the lesson number second part, and the second part of the lesson is how you make it easier to follow the presentation. She said in the video there are three ways to avoid your audience to get lost of your presentation. The ways number one is avoid using jargon. Well, in the video, she said that sometimes there are audience that have a different technical language. So to avoid these issues or technical language, she recommend to avoid using jargon. And number two is make it simple. You need to make it simple as possible to make it easier to understand the material by the audience. You don't make it simple as you can, because if you make it difficult, the audience will hard to understand the material and get lost of your presentation. And last is sign posting. Sign posting is like you give a sign about the material that, or the presentation that you want to tell about the audience. Like for example, like in the beginning you said that in the introduction part you give the audience sign about where is the presentation will go. Like for example, uh, you said that in the this presentation will break into two session or two part. Like point number one is the how to organize the body of your presentation. Number two is how to make how to make the presentation is easier to follow by the audience. Like the audience will know the after this part you will go to this part, after this part you will go to this part. uh, like after you explain about the how to organize the body of presentation, the audience will know that the after that we will go to the how to make it easier to how to make the presentation easier to follow by the audience. So that all from me. Thank you.